Here's Mark.
All right, it's 7 minutes before the hour. Little Mark in the morning along with Daniel right here on Whoop Radio, 99.9 FM on your radio dial. We're all over the world on WOOPFM.com, where right now, if you log on to WhoopFM.com, you see the great one, the one, the only, Mr. Bob Crane. Good morning, Bob.
Morning.
How are you, my friend?
I'm glad to be here.
Well, it's good to have you here. Now, I called your house last week, and I don't remember what time it was, but anyhow, Doris said you were still in bed. So.
I don't usually get up to about 10 o'clock.
Up all night, sleep all day.
So this is a special morning for you then, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You get close to the mic here where we can... There you go.
I didn't know that people got up this early.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The clock can still read time at this hour.
Yeah.
It doesn't go to sleep at night like we do.
Bob, how old are you?
83.
Oh, well, I picked 75.
Well, I just pulled up a story about someone who's just a couple years your senior. There's a 90-year-old at the Brainerd Walmart, Edsel Bradford, who offered $100 to the pharmacist to give him some hydro.
No, that wasn't Bob.
No, it's one of his elders. And he started screaming and yelling and then went around begging customers for theirs, and then eventually the cops got him.
90 years old.
Yeah.
I'd hate to go to jail when I'm 90.
Yeah. I don't know if he was high on drugs or if a family member needed it desperately.
Well, you look great.
Well, thank you.
Are you feeling good?
Well, pretty good.
Yeah?
Not bad.
Because you got a good woman taking care of you. I know what that is.
Yeah, Doris is the angel, man.
How many years you been married to Doris?
62.
Woo! 62 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bob.
Thank you.
Indeed. Many more to come, Lord willing.
Now, what I don't like for everybody to know is that Bob used to work at Grissom Funeral Home.
Not bad.
Well, we had some fun, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
How many years did you work there?
Oh, about almost 8.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
It's pretty. Yeah, Bob was a great help.
But you obviously left. So what made you?
Knees were hurting him. Well, at least that's what he told me. We really don't know. We haven't figured it out yet. But he was good because he's good with families and he was good with people and he did a great job.
I understand you're also good with yard sales.
Do what?
Are you good with yard sales
that's
also?
his son.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Any
You're
yard sale.
confused, Daniel.
Well, I thought that Bob here was the yard sale maestro.
That's my son.
Now, Bob has the perfect home for a yard sale. He's right there on Mouse Creek Road, right on the road. And that would be an ideal place for
Yeah, we've had some
people.
there.
Yeah. I'd say you get a lot of traffic coming in there.
Yeah, that's a good place.
You know, I love going to yard sales. I hate doing yard sales.
Oh, yeah, there's a difference, isn't there?
Yeah, my wife's we had a yard sale a few weeks ago, and she's already started another pile of stuff, and I don't participate at all.
You have to buy you another place then.
I just don't like them.
4 minutes before the hour, Bob Crane in the studio with us this morning, which I'm very, very much appreciative. I think David talked you into coming in, and I was talking a little politics. I want to know when in your life, I guess you've been a lifelong Republican.
Right.
So just as were your parents Republicans?
Oh, yeah. My grandparents were.
Your grandparents were.
Yeah.
And have you ever voted for a Democrat?
Well,
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
I tell you what, that is putting me on the spot.
Well,
but I have voted for some Democrats.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Well, not bad.
Not
good either.
And we ask you who?
Did you pay attention to the last couple presidential elections?
Yeah.
That was him. That man.
Did you vote for Barack Obama?
No, I did not.
Name me one Democrat you voted for, Bob.
Ronald Reagan was not a Democrat.
No, he was a Republican. He was a former Democrat.
Yep.
Yeah,
like most Hollywood people.
Yeah, his eyes got open and he got...
he saw the light.
Good morning, Franklin Chansey.
Yeah. Oh, man. That'll cost you for that.
Give me one Democrat, and then I'll get off of this.
I voted for some Democrat mayors.
Oh, okay.
Local
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Here in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you listen to Backfire on Wednesday mornings?
No, I used to, but I don't anymore.
Yeah, you're like the rest of us. We can't take it. Just screaming and yelling and weeping and gnashing of teeth is all it is.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking you were always thinking of things that you would like to input into the conversation.
Oh, well, there's all. I always want to make a comment, you know.
Before we get off of Democrats this morning, Governor Bredesen, how would you rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best?
Probably 1.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why a 1?
I thought he was a good governor.
You did?
Well, yeah, I did, honestly.
Well, can you name one thing he did?
Well, he was good with education, I know that.
Well, everybody's good with education nowadays.
Well, but a lot of them just talk about it while they're running for office, but when they get in there, they don't do much.
Don't do much, yeah.
But Tennessee
You agree
is
with me on that?
Well,
They make a lot of people.
They like to spend their tax dollars.
A lot of people make a lot of promises when they're running for office that they forget about once they get in. Am I right or wrong?
Well, not in every case.
Okay, but some cases.
Yeah.
Your favorite Republican of all time?
My favorite Republican all time.
Your favorite, well, let's just say your favorite politician, which I assume is a Republican, by the way.
Milford Miller.
Never heard of him.
He was a long time office holder here. He was in the court for years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was roadman at one time.
You know who my favorite politician is?
Who?
Senator Mike Bell.
Senator Mike Bell.
Yeah.
And your favorite commissioner of all
Feel
time?
free to say anything you want, Bob. It's your,
Well, I know that, but you know,
He's been listening. He's trying to...
he's pausing.
you're putting me on the spot, you know.
Well, no, because you've never had a problem saying what was on your mind before.
He didn't
Of
use
course, you
that.
haven't been on radio, have you?
No. Not all these people listen at me.
No, there's only 5 of them listen this time of the mornings.
Yeah, most of them are still asleep.
Yeah.
Even the ones listening.
When were you chair? You used to be chairman of the Republican Party.
At one time, yeah.
How long were you chairman?
Oh, 4 years.
Okay. And then Doris was chairman for a while.
Yeah, for about 15 minutes.
I forgot about that. Whoops.
Yeah.
Was that a good 15 minutes?
Well, I guess he's having some conflict.
Kevin Brooks. What do you think about Kevin Brooks?
Kevin Brooks.
Yeah.
Kevin Brooks.
Yeah, that's the way I feel, too. I feel the same way.
Kevin, he's one of them guys that puts out a lot of stuff, but he don't carry the ball.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting there.
Yeah.
Had to loosen him up a little.
Dan Howell. What do you think of Dan Howell?
I love Dan Howell.
Okay, good.
What's
you think he's doing all right? What about who's the governor now? Haslam. What about Haslam?
Haslam?
Yeah.
Well, we put him on the scale about 5.
Okay, we're going back to the scale now.
Yeah.
Well, he's halfway there. That's 4 points better than a 1.
Yeah.
Let's see. Eric Watson. What do you think of Eric Watson?
I didn't vote for Eric.
You didn't?
He's in the news a lot,
Okay.
though. He didn't ask who you voted for. What do you think about it? He's in the news a lot. That's good, right?
Well, I don't know. I think Eric's more or less like Tim Gobble with a lot of trouble.
Good morning, Sheriff Watson.
As long as he doesn't start suing the county,
he,
we're all
he
right.
listens to 104.1 anyhow. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Bob Crane with us here in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. A guy that I've known for almost 30 years, 27, 28 years. When I moved to Cleveland, I started going to North Cleveland Church of God. Walter Atkinson was the pastor back then.
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
He's a good man.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he's a good pastor.
We had a big funeral at your church yesterday, Dr. Hollis Gauze.
Yeah, he was a great man, too.
He sure was.
Yeah.
And a brilliant man.
Yeah.
And what do you think of Mylan Blake?
Alan Blake,
It's a
kind
very
of woosy.
Woosy?
Yeah.
Write that down. Don't ever forget that. How do you spell that? W-O-O-S-Y.
I think so.
Woosy.
Yes.
Well, put an H in there somewhere.
You need to put that
Woosy.
in your phone on
I
his
love that.
contact. It should say Mylan Woosy Blake.
Mylan Woosy. Anyhow, so he had the funeral yesterday for Dr. Gauze, the most brilliant man that I've ever known when it comes to the Bible.
Right.
No question about it, hands
That's
down.
right.
And Dr. Jackie Johns, do you know him?
Oh, yeah.
He's great, too.
Yeah, he's a fine man.
He got up to speak about Dr. Gauze. He was doing the eulogy.
Yeah.
And he got up to the microphone. Now, this is here. You got to keep in mind, you've got everybody from Dr. Mark Williams and Lamar Vest and all the Church of God general officials and their wives and, you know. Well, when they come to funerals like this, they're politicking anyhow because General Assembly's coming up and they all want to be on the executive
think
committee.
that's so?
Oh, yeah, I know it's so.
You
Trust
mean
me.
there's politics in the Church of God?
That's a whole nother show, buddy. I need you to come back for that.
Is he being woosy right now with you?
Yeah, woosy. You know, when I hear the word woosy, I think of Mylan Blake for some reason. So here's the deal. Jackie Johns gets up, and he is started off, and this was Hollis Gauze's favorite thing to say, but Jackie said it yesterday. He said, I'm like a mosquito in a nudist colony. He said, I know what I need to do, I just don't know where to start. Lewis Willis, or not Lewis Willis, he was another great guy.
Yeah.
But Dr. Gauze, he said that a lot. So.
Don't know where to
There's
start.
a lot of great people in the Church of God, though.
I can just hear him saying that.
Who, Hollis?
Yeah.
Don't know where to start.
Were you born and raised in the Church of God, or
More or less, yeah.
you were, weren't you?
Yeah.
Was it more or less?
I went to Presbyterian some and Methodist.
Oh, you did go to the Methodist?
Yeah.
They're good people.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you some kind of award this morning when you came in for being the greatest Republican that I've ever known, but I remember the last time they gave you an award, you had to move out of your apartment. But, hey, when we come back with Bob Crane, we're going to talk about presidential politics, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton.